All right, I got this bore sighting toolkit from Bayattoo to help sight in my tools. Now, this bore sighter will work on a plethora of different tools, both short and long. And I do want to make sure that you understand, I'm sure you already do, but you need to make sure that that tool that you're using is cleared prior to using this. So with that out of the way, this toolkit is packaged up really nicely. Honestly, I really like the box. It's small enough to just fit into a drawer or into a case that you might be keeping other tools for your tools in. Everything's very nicely labeled, and the big thing is everything has a space, and I really appreciate that. I'm the kind of guy that will take something, and if it doesn't have a space, it'll just end up in a drawer, or I will never be able to find it again. This case is designed so that you can take something out, you know where it goes. Everything's got colors. I really like this presentation and the way that this is put together. Batteries, bore sighter, screwdriver included. Now, I haven't had to use the screwdriver. Everything that I've been doing, I've been able to just manipulate with my hands. So that hasn't been an issue, but it's there if you need it, and it's a nice touch. It's nice that a company actually includes all of the tools that you would need to utilize the tool. On the back, there are different instructions, size range. It's 0.17 to 0.78. So keep that in the back of your mind. This isn't all encompassing. Obviously, there's stuff outside of this realm, but this is going to handle vast majority of anything you would ever need. To get this guy working, you need to take the sighter out and the lid unscrews. Take the battery out, unscrew this all the way, and then there are markings on there that tell you how to put the battery in. So you want to put the positive side down and then screw the lid back on. And once you start getting this close to tight, there you go. It pops on. So it also says, go this way for off. Don't point this in your eyes. Oh, I will also say that this is approved by both the dogs and cats at my household and me. So there you have it. Anyway, so we're utilizing this bore sighting toolkit to sight in either short or long tools that we might have at our house, and then picking the size of the tool that we're going to be sighting in. That's where all these labels come in and where this is really handy. So mine is in the 9 realm. So if we are looking here, geez, I just shined this right in my face. You can see down below where it specifically says this is the range or the millimeter range that this will go for. So I'm going to pick this blue one out, 8.5 to 10.2. And then the end of the bore sight, you can see has a threaded area. This is a screw, and it has on the inside a threaded area. You put those two together and start screwing in. Now they are connected, and the further you screw this guy in here, the wider that these arms are going to get. And that's what helps get a snug fit to the tool that you are sighting in. Why this is important is because you don't want any play. So you can see behind me, where does it show up better? Right there. So you can see behind me that if I'm holding it, it holds still. I'm a little shaky, but whatever. But if the end of this is moving around, you're never going to get a good sight. So you want this to be snug inside the tool that you're sighting. So this is kind of a guessing game here, but we're going to see what happens. Oh, that's snug, and it's going in. Fits right into the rifling, and you see as I'm pushing this actually fits right into the grooves in the barrel. Let's try this for a third time. I don't know what I can and can't say here, but you can see as you push this in, snug, there's no play on the end. It fits right into the grooves, and it's going to hold steady. So when we are looking through this, and you can see the 2 dots there, they're a little bit off. So I'm going to want to adjust this guy to where they're sitting on top of each other. And the idea is wherever a solid or a good target acquisition distance would be, obviously for something short like this, you wouldn't want to do a 50 meter zero. That doesn't make any sense. Most of your engagements are going to be probably within 5 to 15 meters. And that's even stretching it, especially with adrenaline and all that. So something to consider there is where you actually want these sighted in. And don't look at me, I'm not a professional by any means, but something you absolutely should consider there. So Another nice thing is Byattoo added this card in there. They are reachable by email and has their email address on there. They'll reply within 24 hours. And if you can see that, 6-month warranty. So if anything in this isn't working properly or something breaks, obviously if you're throwing this on the ground and expecting some sort of return or your money back, that's not going to happen. But manufacturer defects, anything like that, obviously we will be taken care of for that 6 months. And that's way more than most companies do these days. Anyway, all in all, this is a fantastic tool to add to your tool kit. And I would highly suggest you pick one up. It's going to serve you for a long time.